We'll probably sign off quite shortly, but one other question I wanted to ask you is you do some great work yourself, and I always enjoy seeing what you push out there next with some of the studies that you share through LinkedIn and other places. Have you got anything that you've done recently that you'd really like to tell us about?
Sure. So one of the really big questions that we get asked a lot is, can you prove how radio can make my TV better? Because TV, is still the centerpiece in most media plans, but its reach is dropping dramatically. And the reach is dropping for a couple of reasons. One is the industry has decided that the future is going to be in streaming. And so they're taking all of their
Oh dear.
for linear, they're moving it over to the stream. And so that's causing the linear erosion to fall off. So we have done a number of major sales effect studies recently through Nielsen that matched the TV ads to sales and the radio ads to sales. And in most cases, what we're seeing is higher ROIs on radio versus TV, and that radio adds significant incremental reach to TV. So if your brand or your store targets people under the age of 60, a lot of people do, radio can bring a huge number of consumers that never saw the TV ad. And I think the greatest case study of that is Procter & Gamble. For 40 years, P&G was not buying radio. And because of digital ad fraud, because of the erosion of TV, they started tiptoeing into radio. And they were shocked to discover that radio in a month can generate, on average, a 36% increase in unique reach on top of the TV. And now they're the number one radio advertiser in America. So when we do these kind of TV plus radio sales effect studies, I think those are eye-opening to people to realize, like, oh my God, if I take 20% of my TV money and put it into radio, the lift in reach and sales is incredible.
I think that's a fascinating story because there isn't anything new about radio having an argument to extend the reach of TV campaigns in a cost-effective way. But the inflection that you're describing to us here is that, in a market where TV audiences are beginning to decline due to all sorts of technological changes and audience consumption patterns altering, radio is pulling in the slack.
Yes.
Bringing that reach back, and reach is king still.
Yep. And the younger the demographic, the greater that radio can help TV. So, the incremental reach that radio is going to bring to TV over the age of 65 will be modest, maybe 10%, but each age range that you go younger, the lift that radio can bring TV and incremental reach just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's a great argument and a great kind of place to end on this. So thank you so much for your time. It's been fascinating. You speak so eloquently and fluently about an industry that we all love and is really finding its mojo again. And its time is now. And I think you've done a great ambassadorial job to make that clear to all of us. So thanks ever so much. It's been great talking.
Jason, thanks so much for having me.
Great.